Joe, moving Mustang in here yesterday. Let's get dirty. Not too dirty. Now though, we gotta find the gun. What's up? So we're back with the Mustangs, and this is the beginning of the will it run and kind of you know, general go through of these cars to see what we got. See if they run. We gotta get them rolling steering, get them cleaned out, get them pinned back together. So step one is get them off the trailer. So impact gun, sockets, torches, floor jacks. Right now I'm gonna be pulling these wheels and torching these drums. I'm assuming all four on both cars are gonna need torched because nothing looked like it was trying to turn at all. We'll see. I'm gonna get into it right now. Wow, these are studs. This shit. That one wasn't coming off. I was torching like we've done 10,000 million times. And honestly, I never remember in my childhood Joe saying, take the grease cap off so it doesn't explode. That was never ever explained to me. It makes perfect sense. I've never seen it happen. But when I was torching, we were doing a time lapse, so you probably won't see it, but I was torching, this thing shot off here like a rocket, sounded like an M80, peppered the whole skid loader and me in piping hot boiling grease. And yeah, I never seen that happen before, but woke me up, that's for sure. All right, we got a nice day. It's not too hot, and we finally got space in the shop. My father-in-law's Mustang's out, so is the Econoline, so is the S10. All we got in there is 57, so I got lots of room. I finally got wheels, rollers made yesterday for this 67, so we're gonna get at least the blue one off, maybe the red one too, but definitely we're gonna get the blue one off the trailer right now and get it in the shop. Good news is
I might cut that board in half. Yeah, it is.
you're fucking with something just extremely rusty. There is no right way. It's just do it.
There it is. You're on.
That one wasn't. So I see what happened here. I mean, this whole thing needs straightened, which I'm not gonna be able to do right here with what we're currently doing right now. So just wanna let this down and try and get that ball into that socket, that's all. I think it went in.
Yeah, it did.
Yep. And the lower control arm is currently failing right in front of our eyes. So she'll roll off straight, but that's gonna be it. We might have to throw a lower on it, straighten out the upper and put a lower on it. I think it's gonna be, even the tie rod and everything's shot. The steering bar and the tie rod are what's holding the car up in the air. Definitely smoked and stripped that one. All right, I'm not getting the ramps out because I'm lazy. We're just gonna pick it up with the skid loader. I'm gonna swing it over and I'm gonna pick the trailer way up in the air and just let the deck hit the ground. You're good. Wow, did that just go all by itself? Yeah. Okay. Well, there's one of them in. Yeah, see the VIN, I'm just not. I need to get that. I see 8740, but I need to lift the rest of it. It's weird that it's on a seam. So 67, the 02 Fastback roof line, and then it'll be the code next. It's double stamped here too. So there's a 7T02, and there's more numbers up top here that I couldn't see yesterday. So that's cool. I'm gonna get a wire wheel and a drill.
That looks better.
Yeah, except the either number's banged up. So it's clearly 740, 2740. Looks like it's supposed to be 2740. Yeah, that helps a lot.
Just hit it from the angle so it'll cast a shadow.
So this VIN's good enough. And this is the car I have a title for, so we're doing all right. So Richie will put some of this in his time. Probably set a buck bomb off in it today at the end of the day. And that's it. I'll start tinkering with it. We're gonna put the quarter back on it that was on it. Just tack it in place and make it look complete. Get the interior all cleaned out, bug bomb it, put all the parts and pieces back on it, see if we can get it running and driving, which I don't think we can. Put a hood on it, put the front end back together, probably fix this ball joint thing. And then that's it, sell it. Definitely gonna fix this. The car actually has enough frame rail in the front to probably put a lower control arm on it. And then we're gonna use our favorite tool for body work, the Bobcat. And I'm going to probably chalk the wheels and put a chain on that upper control arm and pull that thing back with the skid loader. And again, this is just to get it to the point that it can roll and steer and maybe run and drive onto a shipper, into a container to go to Germany or wherever it's gonna end up, California, Florida. There's builders everywhere. One of the biggest fastback builders around is right an hour north of here. 30-second observation, there's oil in it, and when you pull the breather off, it's nice and oily inside the valve cover. So it's stuck here, but it could be the water pump. The water pump could be froze up, and that's why I can't get a yank on it. So that and that fan is real sketchy to put your hands on. It's real flimsy, so we'll probably just grab it on the inspection on the flywheel and see, or put a battery in it. But Rich will get to it. He'll probably finish the 57, and then maybe tomorrow we can tinker with this a little bit. Probably still pull the plugs, fog the cylinders a little bit, get this air cleaner off, take a look at the car, all the normal things. But I wouldn't be surprised if it runs. There's the air cleaners on it, valve covers were on it, exhaust manifolds were on it. There's no open holes on this for mice or mud daubers or anything to get in. So that's really the key. Keep moisture out of the motor when it was sitting under a tree, as you guys saw in the video. But inside here looks really good. It's all nice and oily. Yeah, it's gonna be hard to get the camera to pick that up, but
Black hole.
yeah, there's no
no water or gas in the oil.
see?
No water or gas in the oil.
Right, so it's got good signs so far, but just being able to get oil on your fingers is a big deal because usually they're full of rust and mouse nests and mud daubers and all that other stuff. So got VINs, boop, got a title for this one already. Just got to get that quarter hung sheet metal. Maybe it'll run a drive. This is the probably a 3-speed car. I haven't had a chance to confirm yet. 3-speed or a 4-speed. It's a Hurst shifter, so who knows? Aftermarket shifter, you'd never. It says 4-speed on it, but it doesn't mean anything because it's an aftermarket shifter. I'm most excited about the bug bomb because there is some gnarly shit coming out of this car.
Okie dokie. So we moved the Mustang in here yesterday, bug bombed it. We're gonna go take some parts out, do a little interior cleaning. I don't know how clean it's necessarily gonna get, but we're gonna get everything out, get it vacuumed, and I think that's about all we're gonna be able to do here. But got the table there. Let's see what we can do here, huh? Alright, so I picked through most of the stuff by hand already. Got some of the parts out. I got all of the nut and bolts and everything out. So I went through all this under the seats, up front, both sides, made sure to get all the little pieces. There's still stuff back there that I'll grab eventually. Have not found a VIN tag or a build sheet yet, so I'm about to vacuum it now. We'll keep going from there. I mean, everything's out for the most part now. I have found some wicked big bed spiders, like 3 or 4 of them. There was a snake in here at one point too, I saw that. Headlight rings, a little small wrench, monkey wrench. Okay, let's clean, let's vacuum the back. All right, we're gonna take that off. This is everything that was inside the Mustang. This hood is also up in the container. And back quarter panel, all cleaned out. Did not find VIN tag, build sheet, or anything. I got back there. Got all those out. But yeah, overall it's pretty nice now. These carpets are definitely hiding the holes in the floor. But it's a start. It is a start. So hopefully soon Richie and Joe will start getting into more mechanical stuff of this and figuring out what we're going to do with it. And door didn't close. A little bit and see what I can do here. Just out of curiosity. Pure curiosity.
Good little Richie trick.
Come on, Jane, I'm missing my coffee break.
Doing what? Do your coffee break. Hey, you're on your schedule. You can do whatever you want to do. I'm not here to hold you back from doing anything. Come on, I know you want to. There you go. Show you guys a little bit of what I learned after watching them do this shit over and over and over and over and over again for 2.5 years. Let's see if we can pull this cover. It's just held on by that wing nut, so. There we go. Moves pretty well.
What moves?
How was I?
That's a choke. But the accelerator pump is stuck. Swallow plates are probably stuck.
I'm gonna make a mess really quick. I'm about to spray it with the hair.
Okay. Did you get a plug on?
No, not yet. About to get dirty. Okay. Can make it a difference. Okay, let's see.
All right.
Lefty loosey.
Yep. There you go.
Turn pretty easily. Boom. Yeah. Little rust.
Right?
A little bit, just like on that corner right here. Is that rust?
Yeah, a little. Okay.
Not too bad though, right? Okay, plug 2 on passenger side. It's got that little bit of buildup like it was on the other one. That could just be dirt though. I mean, there's no rust on the actual threads. Yeah, maybe a little bit.
As Rich told you, but the most important thing when you're pulling a spark plug.
All right, so this is spot 4. Third one I'm still working on. I don't think it's that bad. I could be wrong. There it is. There you go. Broke her and everything. But we got her. Still don't know if that's good or not.
It'll take a lower.
Like I said, what the hell do I know?
It's about the only spot you can jack this car up.
Yeah, I know. Oh, yeah. Ooh.
But the bracket where it sits in looks okay.
I guess it'll come with the ball joint and everything.
Yep.
Oh, I'm coming. These are all labeled properly, so I can move them. Definition of internet mechanic. That means I can cut all my mistakes. Or do it. There we go. Okie dokie. Oh, there's some rust on that one. Look at that. That's definitely different. Oh yeah. Got some leverage. Don't break, don't break, don't break. Let's see, spark plug number 3. Not as much rust.
Where's that one at?
The one is right here. That's 2 to the second one. I don't know. It's not as bad as that one. And let's check out 8 right now. Sweet. Smooth as butter. Going down, Harker. 8 is also, I'd say it's better than 6. Probably about the same as 7. That's it. That's all the plugs. So now we're gonna put some oils in the spark plug holes. And we're gonna let it sit probably. And Richie's gonna see if he can turn it. See if we can get some compression now that the spark plugs are removed. See if it'll turn, because it's not gonna be getting compression. It's not sealed.
Yeah.
This thing might move now when we get on the nose.
Take
Take the fan off?
take the fan off.
Alright.
Should be just them. Oh, fuck that one. Everything's a battle.
It is.
You ain't getting that fan off. Well, actually, that's just paint around that. Okay, you're all right. That'll come out. I'm really thinking this water pump's froze, because it looks like it's froze. We can cut the belt now. It don't matter.
There you go. Look at that. Dude, looks like razor blades. Imagine just throwing this at someone.
Take this off.
Yeah.
Loosen the alternator. Okay, Shane?
Say it again. What do you need me to take off? So take that screw
Cut
out.
this belt.
Yeah, you cut it.
Cut the belt.
It would have spun.
Yeah.
Is that spinning? Good spinning.
Barely. Yeah, it's chunky, but yeah.
Get off all the way. Fuck it.
Keep filling up those holes.
With more PB blaster?
Yeah.
All right, so we're looking down inside the valve covers. It's looking pretty nice. So we're gonna take the valve covers off really quickly. As you can see, I'm gonna already start. One of those cops that pulled you over. And it's pretty nice. It looks like, oh, look at that. I didn't see that. That looks good. So there's this. There's some. This is full. So there's oil not getting into it. Let me bring.
Okay.
Now, when that says 302 right there, does that mean that that's what the engine is?
I believe so.
289. That says 302, which 302 is that an option in this?
Oh yeah. I think it was. Spray this, see where this push rod is?
Spray this one, you said?
Yeah.
Watch your eyes.
And
Gosh, just spray all of them, I guess, man. Your eyeballs. I always thought the orange was Chevy orange. Yes, I'm seeing that. Right. Come on, fucker. Right there. I don't know if you can see that, but 302. Here's what the inside looks like too. Pretty clean. What is that? Oil regular?
PCB valve.
Looks similar to the other one.
Yep, looks good.
Good?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks good. It looks better than the other side, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. I'll lube her up then.
Move her up.
Sweet. Sweet. All right, I'm gonna lube her up. Alrighty, lube her up. Woohoo! Also, I don't think I showed the camera this earlier. Oh, oil. There we go. Back in. Well, we'll let that soak again. All right, I like that. Rich just said that another half an hour, and we're gonna try and see if it'll spin again.
Oh, is this a manual? Yeah. Okay, put your neutral. I didn't know.
Oh shit! There you go.
Okay, how's that? Huh?
Hell yeah!
Now we.
Look at them, they're moving. Oh, it's getting looser.
We want to hold 360.
Okay.
We turn it the better. Okay, everything looking good, huh? Okay.
Well, that was definitely a 360.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nice.
That's pretty neat.
I'm gonna say, put them valve covers back on,
Okay.
and then we'll see. Somebody already has a remote fuel. Hopefully the fuel pump works. We'll just change this. Take its fuel line all off. Okay?
Yep. So valve covers and then take the fuel line off.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, did he get plugs or we getting?
He's ordering them off of where he ordered.
Order.
I guess so.
Oh man, that'll be a month.
Yeah, I know. We'll see how it goes. He's coming over now, so. Turns.
Oh, nice. Did you make it run yet?
We need plugs. Did you order those off Rock Auto? Okay.
Plugs, wires, which I typically wouldn't order parts ahead of time because it's bad luck. But I ordered rotor points, condenser, plugs, wires. Didn't order anything for the carb because I think it's the wrong carb. Just because it's not the factory air cleaner and it's on spacers. I think that's some kind of aftermarket. It's actually not, it's just Motorcraft. I just don't think it's the original carb. That could be wrong. That was just at a glance, it didn't look like it was the original carb, but it's a Motorcraft carb, so it's definitely a Ford carb.
Does this mean it's a 302?
Shit, I have no
It says
clue.
302 in there.
I don't think so. The numbers you need on a Ford are going to be down by the starter on the side. It could be a 302, definitely. They put 302s in these cars all the time, but that's not what the code is. It's a C code. It's a 289 car.
Yeah, 302, 289, you can't really tell the difference.
Right. So it turns. How'd you get it to turn? A damper?
Yeah.
Nice,
Must
nice.
have just a little red.
Full 362, not just like.
Nice.
Now Shane noticed something on here. It says 302 on the head.
That doesn't usually mean anything.
Yeah, it's just like a weird, not like.
Well, this is a 302 configuration.
Well, 302 and 289, you really can't tell the
You
difference.
can't tell the difference.
Where'd you see that number?
It's right. Should be like
You mean it's
right
in-
there, right there.
It's inside the valve cover.
Yeah,
Okay.
sorry.
Well, what did he think it was? A 289?
289. I just thought it was
No,
weird that if that.
well,
number
it's not the
isn't-
original engine because the original engine, the tag still would have been on this. See this right here? Ford puts a tag there.
Okay.
Oh, the belt broke.
Wow.
Something stuck, the alternator stuck. Or,
Yeah.
Yeah, the alternator's been loosened. So I think that we loosened the alternator and then pulled the belt off.
it's cut.
Maybe, yeah, Pete cut it with a box cutter.
Carb is stuck, the throttle plates. Motorcraft.
Yeah.
Motorcraft?
Yeah.
That's a later one than the, what is this?
Well, D4DE.
57.
D4DE is a 74.
Okay, yeah, wow, that's way later, yeah.
All right. Is it in neutral?
Yes.
Okay. This, got to cut this. There should be nothing on this terminal except the starter. Wherever this does or wherever they have this going, it doesn't belong. The battery's probably dead. It might be a wire for the ignition,
Yeah.
not on that side. I don't want to take it completely out because it looks like somebody used it as a bypass.
I'll just stuff it
Yeah.
in here for now.
All right, so now we need to see if the battery's dead, which I think it is. Dead. Probably get another battery.
You got this from the driveway.
See, I mean, yes, it was a brand new battery, like recently, like we just bought them.
Okay, look, this is what we need. There's two screws that hold this solenoid on.
Okay.
They're not, they use sheet metal screws, but we're never gonna get them out, so can you grind them nuts off?
Yeah.
Or cut the bolts without cutting into the structure?
Yes.
Nuts, fine and coarse. Look at this thing, look at the end.
What it was print?
Yeah, what a mess. So copper coated aluminum is $2 a foot and copper is $3 a foot. Like I said, whoever did that should be arrested. Or should have their fingers cut off so they can't do it again.
Can't do it again.
Yeah, this is what you call a pollution engine, Rich.
Oh, yeah, right.
It's got the dual vacuum advance on it that somebody tried to bypass. Man, is this heavy? This is a good one. All right, so now we're gonna go to here, and we're gonna go here. And one other thing too, Rich,
Yeah.
this solenoid needs to be grounded, this metal bracket, otherwise it won't work.
Right.
Oh, I'm just thinking about him and his jack off. You know, like. We're gonna get a cup of coffee,
Okay.
and then we're gonna do a compression test.
Sweet. I can get it.
That would be cool.
What'd you do over the weekend?
Put new handles on my wheelbarrow. Alex come down and cut the weeds. Had a tree guy come. That's about it. Yeah, I've never seen one of them without a hole in it, you know.
You know where it's at?
Well, it's coming up. I got 60 out of that one.
60?
60.
Never opened. What's it look like, so I know? Yeah, right?
All right, so we pumped that up to 120, but we're squirting oil out. Oil line's broken.
Since the 428 didn't appear until 66, the year model is likely.
Definitely a 70s engine. Thing is so hard to use. You got to use a double thread adapter for this style plug, and it's real hard to get it in the hole.
Since it's an A, either a 64 or a 74 block. Could it be a 74 block?
Well, that's what I just said. It's
Okay,
a
so
seven.
it's-
It definitely is
Okay.
70s.
Okay.
Definitely. Okay, so we're not getting much out of that puppy. It's coming to life.
Good stuff. What'd you get on that one? What'd you get on that one, Joe?
60 so far.
60 so far?
Yep, we're gonna work with it a little bit though. He's stopping pretty much at 60. Got 70. All right, there's 100.
Oh, yes.
She come right up. That pumped up to 130. Somebody had it running on a can. See the hose? Mm-hmm. I'll double check this front one here to make sure, but we had 130 on that back cylinder. Okay.
There you go.
100.
Yup.
It's just amazing that's actually happening. Because I don't think there was any air filter on that or anything.
No, there was. It's right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well, then
you took it off already.
Yeah, that's probably what saved it. Did you take the plugs out?
Yeah.
Oh man, you're getting to be a regular mechanic.
Thankfully, your brother was there to help talk me through it. I labeled all of them for you, too.
You did too, yeah. Yeah, good job.
Learn from the best, Joe. I mean, I've seen you do this literally 1,000 times, probably after all the editing at this point. So.
$120.
120.
Come up to 120, yeah. The reason I keep cranking it is because I want the rings to expand, and the compression helps seal and expand them rings. So is this the better car of the two?
I don't know. They're both look like this. So this one was on. Yeah, this was by the creek.
Red one.
You think the red one's better?
Come on, girl, you can come to life. I know you can. The other side came to life. You're only coming up about 50. $120.
120. Heck yes.
You think he's a millionaire by now?
I don't know. In Canada, they gotta pay a lot of taxes in Canada.
Come on, buddy. I know you can do better than that.
There's like 2 left too.
No, this is the last one.
Oh, that's.
Good enough for a run. Yep. Okay, now what you can do if you want to do something is put the valve covers back on.
Out there.
Just leave the gas. It doesn't look like there's any broken gaskets, so I would just put them back on.
Okay.
Valve covers.
Okay, now move.
Shane, see if you could, if you turn the key on and it starts to crank, shut it right off. Okay, leave it off. See if it'll crank with the clutch up. Yeah, there's no reason to push the clutch in unless you're unsafe. Now, did you turn it off?
Yes, straight up and down.
Okay, yeah, I'll check it for spark and then I can put this back together. Yeah, crank it, yeah. Okay, good shape. All right, that's all done. Here's the brand new rotor. We're gonna put that in just in case. Doesn't look like there's anything wrong with the old one, but that's it. Well, carburetor has to come off no matter what we do.
Are you gonna try and rebuild it? Do you think?
Well, if I could get the shaft free, I can rebuild it. I have to be able to get the shaft to move though. Sometimes that's not possible. What they do, they smile in your face.
PM Pro. And for next week.
Want me to put these plugs in, or?
Yeah, I'll start on the carburation.
Okay.
Yeah, you put the plugs in. And I'll take this EGR valve, make sure it's blocked off.
How are we looking over here, Rich?
Good.
Good
Good, the
stuff.
plugs are in.
Sweet, sweet.
Think I'm gonna change that fuel pump.
I checked with Cody. Me and Cody both checked. There should be vacuum pressure in it, so. All right, Rich is about to change out the fuel pump. That was clearly in there, but.
No, I think that's right.
We want to put this line on, you know, because that's a good tube for the filtered line going to the carburetor.
Yeah.
And then this just goes back to that line there,
Right.
for pickup.
Right. Okay.
You you don't even know what you're gonna say next. Well, we're gonna have to get this on the lift, Pete, so. Well, look at all the crap that came with this, Rich.
Oh, yeah?
Look, electric choke, gas choke, which we can't use either one because this is what they had on the Maverick.
Mike's buddy.
Mike?
His name's Mike? I think I didn't know that.
Hey, Rich, you know, I had a line here. It's all made up for that.
I think so. So what year was he born then? 50?
He was born in 46.
46. Let me get you, what are you guys gonna need? Couple fuel?
Pretty soon.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, it's because you know why? I look completely different. I don't have anything on my face. I have short hair now.
Well,
I got a haircut.
I got a haircut too.
Pete, this is called woody. They used to build cars partially out of wood. They were junk.
Bye, buddy. Bye.
Bye.
Here, wait for your mom.
Somebody was real, they didn't take care of this car at all, Pete, and they should have. Because it's worth a lot of money if it was nicer. I keep teaching my guys that the only reason it changes is so people have to keep buying new shit.
Like, here's the Ford numbers, but you can't even see them anymore. Well, I think the only thing is just put it back on the same way he labeled them.
Yeah, right. Dane,
Yes.
we're getting ready.
Yep, I'm coming down right now.
Way too long, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Wouldn't.
We haven't had any bad fires here yet, but
I think we gotta cut that chain.
This is just mocked up to see how the engine sounds. There's no sense in making it dressy and doing everything 100%. Now it's gonna be loud.
Oh, it's gonna be real loud.
throttle linkage hooked up or no?
Throttle linkage is hooked. Yeah, I'll work the throttle.
I'm trying to tell you the clutch is messed up.
Yeah, we know that. Yeah. Yeah, I figured a critter got up in there. If you want the clutch to work, we're probably gonna take the transmission out, clean it. Okay, Pete.
I'm going to give it a pump to make sure we're not here. All right, ready?
Ready?
Hey everybody, Pete, Iron City Garage, and today's video is going to be brought to you by our friends over at Prime Weld. We got involved with Prime Weld about a year ago when we were in the market for a new machine. They hooked us up with the S200 multi-process machine. We've been extremely happy with this machine. It does MIG, TIG, stick all in one. We've used all three processes. It's been great. American-made machine, excellent warranty, excellent customer service, and excellent price. You cannot beat the price. Go ahead over to primeweld.com, check out welders and plasma cutters, use code Iron City Garage at checkout, save yourself a couple bucks. Hope you enjoy our video. Keep watching. Thank you. What do you think? Sounds like a bit of a miss?
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me because everything's pretty corroded. Start it up again, Pete.
Well, the fact that it even runs at all is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
It's weird.
It's arcing or the wires were broken. It made them run goofy.
Right. Yeah, so now we're gonna set the timing. We could change the oil right now too. Be a good time to change it because it's worked up.
Yeah.
Why do we need to do Bobcat bodyboard?
To pull the shock tower back. To pull this upper control arm back into place, you can't pour the power off of nothing.
They're usually always stepped on.
That's why they do that.
Okay, so now we need 5 cord. Yeah. All right, fire it. I'm gonna check it, and then we'll you're probably gonna shut it off. I'll work the throttle.
Okay.
Ready?
Can you see the timing marks?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I overheard you were struggling with the rust.
Yeah, it's pretty bad, but I got it marked.
Okay.
Let's see if she'll move now. Don't forget how bad these Ford distributors are.
Yeah, we broke that one getting that out of that 427. I know, it was Bill's fault. I don't want to talk about it.
Okay. All right, Rich.
Ready?
Ready. Okay, that's where it belongs. Yeah, it's rusted through. Yeah, okay. That's your backfire.
Yeah.
Let's see, when you let off, it sucks air in and then backfires. It reignites. You wanted this engine radiator water pump alternator.
No.
Lower pulley.
No, because they're not going to use this motor anyway.
Okay, well, I'm just saying.
Now, I would like to probably clean the clutch though and make it move. So,
If we could do that, yeah.
all right, so we're ready to move this Mustang. The 57 Chevy is all done, so make sure you guys check out that video. We're gonna move the Mustang onto the rack because we're at the point of it runs, and now we need to pull the transmission and clean the clutch because you can feel that there's a mouse nest or something in that clutch linkage or somewhere in there. We also have to do this lower control arm and weld some stuff on there to make this wheel stay on the car. We have parts coming, lower control arm, ball joint, that kind of thing. I gotta fix this top upper control arm. Gotta get fenders on, hood, da-da-da-da-da. So we're gonna get it on the rack. It's just a lot safer to work on, and we can jack the car up very, very stably with those scissor jacks. We got it on dollies. We're gonna square it up with the rack, pull the 2 rear dollies, leave the 2 front ones. I'm gonna push it on with the skid loader, and we're gonna try and get it on there. It should be fine. I'm not really foreseeing any issues, so let's see how we do. There we go, I got it on the pull. We got a ram with it, sorry. Oh, slippery. Yeah, Mike.
Gotta come this way a little bit, I think. It's like about to start.
All right, everybody, so that's it for this one. We're gonna try something not new. We've done it in the past, but I really wanna do it on this particular car. We're gonna do kind of a multi-part series here. Nobody wants to watch a 2-hour-long YouTube video. It's just too long. We're gonna cut this one here. The will it run is over. Does it run? Sure does. We're really happy with that. It is mega loud because it's just got long tube headers hanging off of it. We're gonna doll it up a little bit. Before we go any further on like water pump, any of it, we're gonna see if it moves. I don't know how much further I'm even gonna go because it's not the original motor of the car. It's a 302. This car was a 289 2-barrel car. I don't even know what transmission it was supposed to have because the door tag's missing. So today I ordered the Marty report with a reproduction VIN tag from Kevin Marty. He's the authority on these things. So I will have the build sheet, window sticker, blah, blah, blah. Just ordered all of that stuff and a reproduction trim tag for the door. Does it bring value to the car if this car runs and moves with that? Yes, it does. But I don't think I'm gonna get into doing all the accessories and stuff on this 302 because nobody, I don't think, is gonna keep this 302 in here. I don't know. The big thing is it just moves under its own power, so we don't have to push it with the skid loader because there's nowhere good to push it with the machine. We're gonna get on to the next part of this video, so take a look out and make sure you look out for that next week. Hopefully by the end of next week, we get the sheet metal all hung on this car. I should have my Marty report back. I have enough sheet metal to put the front of this one back together with the grill and the valance and everything, so we're gonna get that. Then we'll have a really rusty, really complete, really expensive 67 Fastback. So keep an eye out for part 2. So part 2 of this saga of this car is gonna be basically see if it moves. And then we'll have a fully put together 67 Fastback Mustang that runs and drives and is ready to go onto its new home. Keep an eye out for, if you're from, we have a lot of people all over the world that watch us, but with a lot of people in the Midwest. I'm going to the Iowa swap meet. I'm leaving on like July 8th, I think. Me and my dad are gonna run up there. We're gonna go pick the show. Up there to pick the show and have some fun. So if you know of any places to pick, we kind of roll across from Pittsburgh. We'll go out through Ohio and hit 90 and shoot over and pop up through Chicago. So if you know anywhere to pick up there or anywhere along that route, let me know. We're looking for Impalas, hardtops, convertibles, Fastback Mustangs, obviously, some cab over stuff, 55 to 59 Chevy, GMC pickups, short beds, after the expensive muscle cars and stuff like that project wise. Porcelain signs, old advertising, gas pumps, antique stuff, giant porcelain signs even is fine. So if you know anywhere to pick, anybody that might have been on American Pickers or you think should be on American Pickers, if they'll let us shop there, come look at the stuff, film it, buy some junk, that'd be amazing. Those kind of opportunities for us. We pay finder's fee, the lowest finder's fee ever, 250 bucks, highest 10 grand. So shoot me some pictures. Let's talk about it. You can come with us if you want to wherever you're sending us to pick. That's it. Check out IronCityGarage.com. Get you some merch. I don't have any on today, but there's plenty of stuff on there to buy. Say hello, grab a beer, and that's it. We'll see you in the next video. Should be out into next week. This is a fun car to pull out of the woods, fun car to work on, and ultimately this is going to go to a good home and be out on the streets and at a car show in a couple years. Hey, thanks for watching our video. We really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have cars like these in your garage, if you have a Fastback Mustang or convertible Impala, a nice original paint pickup truck or an old cab over truck, and you want to sell it, I'd love to try and put a deal together with you. You can get a hold of me at 412-335-6100. We pay excellent prices. We pay finder's fees. You know, it's no secret. We do make a little money on the YouTube videos, so that allows me to pay, you know, sometimes market value or really good prices for these cars. We'd love to come out and drag it out of your barn. We'd love to film it. We'd love for you to be a part of that whole process. So if you have an original paint or an original old Fastback Mustang that needs work, like these ones I have on my trailer, or if you have an old pickup, or again, a convertible Impala, cab over truck, whether it doesn't matter where you are, we buy nationwide here in the United States, all the way as far as California. I've had stuff, New Mexico, Arizona, Oregon, Washington, high desert stuff we love. So, or if you're in the East Coast and it's a rusty Mustang or a rusty convertible Impala, that is fine. We typically don't buy many trucks on the East Coast, but I buy a lot of cars on the East Coast. If you have cab over parts also, especially for these early Fords, I'd be interested in that. It never hurts to send me an email or a text. IronCityGarage@gmail.com. You're welcome to send me an email or a text message, probably the best. You kind of get an instant answer that way. 412-335-6100. I'd love to talk to you. Hope you enjoyed the video, and hopefully we can make a deal on what you guys have on your farms or in your garages.